Welcome to News on Views and Cavan TV. This evening I'd like to say thank you to Positive Age for giving us the use of their studio, and indeed I'd like to welcome them back from their trip in Oslo in Norway. More of that later. And also we'd like to say thanks to SIRO for their Fibre broadband. Now with me in the studio this evening I have got no stranger to Cavan TV and no stranger to the studio. I've got Seamus Quinn himself.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much for having me on your show.
Seamus, we're just saying there about Positive Age. You're a member, a long-time member of Positive Age now, and anytime I meet you and every time I meet you, you are always up to something. You're going somewhere and doing something. Fantastic organisation, Positive Age. Now, as I said, you're just back from a trip in Oslo.
We're just back from a fantastic trip in Oslo, which lasted 8 days. It was a beautiful trip. A lot of people thought it might be very cold, but no, it wasn't very cold at all. The weather was nice. You just needed a jacket on you in the evening time. And the city of Oslo itself is fantastic and beautiful. Our trip took us to a numerous amount of places around the city and just outside the city as well. The countryside is absolutely beautiful there in Norway as well too. We travelled up one of the days up to Sweden as well and took a day trip up to Sweden, which is another country that we've added to our tours.
Your itinerary, it's absolutely fabulous. And of course in Positive Age you're great with the social media as well, and I saw many of your little video clips and many of your photographs, and you were having a great time, and always look as if you're enjoying yourselves. And also you had the music. You had the music with you as usual.
Music with us, right. Unfortunately, Desi Ronan wasn't able to travel with us this time.
But it didn't stop you.
It didn't stop us. We brought a new man there with us as well there. Sean Gilson from Tipperary. Sean was with us before one time when Desi had a wedding on, wasn't able to come with us. So Sean came along. And the music every night, fantastic music. Just after the meal, people, if they wanted to get up, sing, dance, tell stories. It was all there. Music was every night.
Great stuff. But just to give people an idea of Positive Age. Positive Age is Positive Age. You do fabulous things. I'm repeating myself, but you do fabulous things. Apart from the trips and everything like that, you do classes. You have, well, especially here in Cavan, you use Castlemanor Community Centre, and there are art classes, there are writing classes. You do IT classes, and of course the singing, and there's a choir.
Choir is right, yes. Everything's going on here now.
It's absolutely brilliant for anybody who's retired or anybody who is at a loose end for something to do. Come along and join a Positive Age group. Now, just talk about the future of Positive Age as well. You have a good few things planned, but I'd like to talk about the volunteers that work within Positive Age as well. You do a lot of stuff like that, volunteering stuff.
We have volunteering, and there we have volunteering there within Good Morning Positive Age. There is a Good Morning service, volunteers? And we are looking for volunteers out there. And if there's anybody out there who would like to contact the Positive Age offices there to join our group here of volunteers, we would be more than delighted to have you contact us and join our team, because we're all the time looking for volunteers, and it is a fantastic service that we're providing to older people out there in the community.
Just to let the folk know what happens is somebody from Positive Age is at the end of the phone, and every morning they have a list of phone numbers, a list of people that they ring, give a buzz and have a chat with, make sure they're okay, brighten up their day, move on to the next person. Isn't that what it's all about?
And I have to say, Anya, everything is private and confidential as well, which is vitally important.
Do you have to do a little bit of training for it? Or?
Yes. There is training involved in it as well too.
So it's within anybody's realm to be able to do.
Exactly, and the name of our game here would be confidentiality as well, because for the people that you're talking to as well, they might be worried about things and lonely, and they love the wee chat as well too, and we can organise various things from them as well.
But it's good to stress that point, that it's confidential. Yes. And of course, is Maisie the person you contact?
Maisie is the person.
And we just call out the phone number there. Positive Age and the Cavan office is 049 438 0725. And Google it anyway and you'll get the number. So if you want information on anything about Positive Age, or you want to contact Maisie on Positive Age, that's the number to call. Now you have a great, of course, it's Christmas time is coming up, it's just around the corner. The big C word, Christmas is just around the corner. You have got a turkey and tinsel event coming up?
We have a turkey and tinsel event coming up there, and it's on from the 10th of December to the 13th of December. And it's turkey and tinsel. It's the 4-star Riverside Park Hotel in Enniscorthy, and we are running a fantastic coach. Is a luxury coach, as I said, on down there for the 4 days. We're having music, and there's dinner and entertainment every evening, and you have your breakfast and tours during the day as well.
Very good. So that's the 10th to the 13th of December.
Yes.
And it's just pay your way and go, and everything was organised for you. You just go.
You just go.
Pack your bag and go.
Pack your on the bus, and away you go, and you're taken there and taken back. And there's a fee, a small fee. Charge to go on that there. You can get the information in the Positive Age office here from Macy, and we'd be more than delighted, because it's a lovely end of the country down there in Enniscorthy as well too, and it's something that we do every year. We take a trip around the country every year, and you have all your mulled wines, and it'll be like a Christmas dinner type thing, all set up a gala dinner for everybody as well, and all the information will be given to people when they contact the office with regard to any of that. They may be able to fill it in.
So that's turkey and tinsel evening, or couple of days, I should say.
It is 4 days.
10th to the 13th, and that's 4 days inclusive. And it's in the Riverside Hotel in Enniscorthy, County Wexford.
Yes.
Well done. Now, you have another exciting thing coming up, which there's no grand feed at this one. It's called, it's a visit to a farm, and this is the farm that was featured on Big Week on the Farm. And it's the Curran family. We can see them there on screen, and it's one of the biggest farms in Strathmullen in County Meath. I think it's 1,200 acres they farm.
It is 1,200 acres the farm.
You're going now for a day there.
We're heading off for a day then on the 4th of November as well. And we'll be more than delighted to if people want to come and see the farm, because it's one of the biggest machineries for potato picking within the world.
Their harvester is one of the biggest.
That's correct.
In Ireland.
That's correct. In Ireland, yes. It is huge, and a lot of stuff that people may have seen on RT, you would actually come with us and we'd be able to see it
firsthand. It's great that the farm family are able to facilitate trips like that.
The Curran family, they're fantastic, and they're lovely people, really lovely people down there. So and they're delighted, and we'd be delighted to see us coming down there and take us all around and tell us all the information that we'd like to know about farming.
Well, that's good news from Positive Age, and keeping all the action going. And how does anybody join Positive Age? You just ring up and say, I join. Is there a fee? Do you have to be a member of the Positive Age group?
No, there's no fee. It's a matter of just getting in contact with the Positive Age offices. And people ask me, have you to be very old to get in contact and join it? No, from 55 on. People can join from 55 on, and we have a huge array of ages groups of people there, and depending on where we're going, people will like to see, like we would have done Dubai, and there was such an outreach of people wanting to go to Dubai that they weren't able to come the first time. That was last October.
Amazing.
So we arranged another one there for last March again to Dubai, and everybody that went thoroughly enjoyed it. They thought they wouldn't enjoy it, but there is so much to see, and even our second time in Dubai, there was things that we didn't see the first time.
Have you gone all the trips?
And I've been on all the trips, and on Positive Age trips over the last maybe 25-30 years now, I've only just missed one trip.
That is amazing.
And
of course, Seamus, you do know what's happening nowadays, that we are actually living longer, and that we're going to live now, we're going to live a long time after we retire, and these days we can take early retirement. Yeah. So when you're still active and healthy and able to get out there and do these things, this is the perfect opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So is there anything more you'd like to say about Positive Age? I know you're throwing out all the stuff there and all the things that they can do. I love their exhibitions, when you have art exhibitions and photographic exhibitions.
And people make things, bags.
And I'd like to mention the choir as well. Castlemanor here has got a choir. And they sing here, and they'll be guest artists all around. Christmas time is a great time for choirs, and they'll be guesting here, there, and in a lot of places. So if you don't, definitely there's something to suit.
Oh, and if you come into the office, like there's something in there, whether you want to take up painting, whether you want to take up dancing, Tai Chi, learn how to text on your smartphones or iPads and that type of thing. We've moved on in that regard, and we have a fantastic facility that we have the broadband provided by SIRO as well too, within the building, which is fantastic. And I have to commend SIRO. They're absolutely fantastic for providing us with that service free of charge, and it allows us then to actually train people up on computers as well, and use our studio there with Cavan TV and Drumlin Media here.
Well done. Well, thanks, Seamus, for the little chat about Positive Age, and it's great to talk to you from Positive Age.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You are so busy; it's hard to catch up with you, actually.
We're just full time. We're just full time on the go, and it's great, and it's a great activity, and people might say, oh, what do I do now when I retire? And people may go golfing and things like that. But Positive Age have an awful lot of tours, and we have the enormous number of people. And I think across Castlemanor, we would have well in excess of about 2,000 people on our books as well.
Amazing.
Too. So which people can come and go at various times on various trips.
Well, that's it, folks. That's what we have to say about Positive Age. Whether you retire early from work and you suddenly, gosh, I don't work anymore, you'd like to do something, that there's no need to be sitting at home thinking what you would like to do. Get out there, have a chat, go and visit a Positive Age group, and your life will change for the better.
I know, we do run charity dances as well from time to time, and concerts throughout there, and we have some fantastic artists that actually would come and give their volunteer time to play music to help to raise funds to help fund our things as well too. And our last dance would have been back there a few months ago. Brendan German actually provided the music for us on down too. So people like that, we really appreciate them, and like to thank them very much for everything they're doing for us any time that we're running charity gigs as well. And for all of your people out there as well that support, whether it be our dances and concerts, again, thank you all very much.
Well done. Thank you, Seamus, for a little chat this evening about Positive Age. And well done.
Thank you,
thanks once again to Positive Age for letting us use their studio, and to Sarah for the Fibre broadband. Good evening from Cavan TV's News and Views.